Welcome, you fine folk. You're about to listen to one of the most dynamic recordings ever. We're a Connecticut-based podcast that will never ask for a Patreon. That's not what this is about. This is about recording, creativity, and imagination run loose in the time when those things are needed. Welcome to Dungeonetics. In our previous episode of Dungeonetics, the agents of Endurin made their way to Asland's Crossing, a very small, very low-trafficked town with a new problem. After meeting 3 members of the town council in a local bar called the Old Bridge, they discovered the town's been overrun and under control of Imperium Holding. They say that they are here to take care of the zombie infestation, but they have no idea what's about to hit them. Now faced with quite a challenge: to stay away from the Imperium and take care of the zombies themselves before a legion of 6,000 shows up at our doorstep.
That's all.
There's apparently a we now.
Thank you.
Send a new message. How does Boo Dragon get caught?
Ran out of dragon juice.
Well, the other question I would have is, how did the guys from Drendon, whatever that, what is it called? The Caden?
Dresden?
The Caden come through past Timberton, where supposedly Kern had trouble, and they ended up where we are without any problems.
They've been here, like you said, about a week before, a little less than a week before the last shipment was missed, and then they sent men north.
So these guys came through first.
They came midway through the 3rd month of your downtown.
Okay, so they came through. Then they had missed a shipment. Then the guys from Crossing sent people to Timberton. Those guys never came back.
I was just resting my ass.
Yeah,
What was that?
The guys from Decaden
Yep.
came down through Timberton,
Yes.
came to the Crossing.
I love that name.
Then they missed
Yeah, I keep thinking
the shipment from Timberton.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. About
Then
5
they
days later.
And the Crossing people
Timberlake.
sent people to Timberton. Those guys never came back.
Yes.
They never thought to ask the guys from Decaden to go figure out what happened in Timberton.
No, they did.
passed
He
through.
said that. That's why they sent message to the Legion in Decaden saying to come down. These villagers need your help.
They have no proof that it actually made it back to Decaden.
They sent it magically.
Oh, gotcha. Those guys are going to have to come through Timberton to get to
They
where
will.
we are.
But they will be marching nearly 6,000 Imperial soldiers.
We can handle that.
No, I'm just trying to think of if there's something going on in Timberton. Those 6,000 soldiers are going to walk into that before we get there.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but
I'm guessing that those soldiers are not alive.
that's what I'm saying.
Siege weapons with fire would probably be helpful. But
I'm also thinking the longer we put off the going to Timberton, because we're probably going to have to end up fighting Curran, because he's probably been turned by somebody. If there's a we, which there wasn't a we when he left, it means he's probably left.
Well, what would he?
Probably whatever's happening with him is not what's supposed to be happening with him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because we left you as a he. Now he's
We're going
a
to Timberton and dig up a dead body, right? That's the reason we're going.
That's one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, but now the other reason is that's where Curran is.
You're right. Ask him anything he would know, maybe about the battle with the orcs.
Well, I could just a side note to that. Sending is a 3rd level spell.
Yes.
That's me blowing a 3rd level spell.
But we didn't rest yet. We're about to do
Yeah,
our
this is
rest,
still the evening.
So.
Before
Oh, okay. So that'd be my last one then. Okay.
So I'm thinking if we go back to what the our duty was he went in pursuit. He went in pursuit of the orcs, right?
Yes.
He was chasing them, so you could ask.
Why don't we say, what did you find? Who is we?
What did you find from the original assignment?
Townsfolk is one word, right?
Yep.
Mentioned. Lost party.
John, by the way,
Sent
you were
to
looking and sounding
Timberton.
worse than he goes on.
I've been dealing with congestion, and
All right, so
it basically came back.
What is going
at the end of the night and beginning of the day. There you go.
It's like when it dies, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can get some of my hair passage back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure John just wants to know what we're doing next so we can prepare the next
Can you
session.
give us any
Well, we're probably going to Timber.
info?
Yeah. But how are we doing? Are we going directly
Got it.
on the road, or are we going to proceed cautiously?
Sexy back to Timothy.
Yes.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Alright.
Oh, we can't take the river. That much is for
Alright.
sure.
So I'm using sending again.
Yeah. Do we go through the forest?
Made it to crossing. Townsfolk say they lost a party
Two undead.
to Timberton. Any info on issues there? Working on heading to you. Also, who is we?
Damn.
Who is we?
After a few moments, you get a response. You need to help them. We will meet at Timberton. The Legion is still mustering.
And I pass it on to you guys.
Okay. I, at this point, I send my little raven out, fly by way of Timberton, and report back to him. I just want to see what's going on there before we can know if anything odd is going on with the current.
I mean, the fact that he told us to help them
Yes, but
kind of
just want to
negates my thoughts I had.
Just want to make sure that nothing more nefarious
there's
is about the
giant
attack
dragon
either.
just roaming around the town, killing
Yeah.
people, and then you know what's going on.
Yeah.
We could recruit while we're here.
I'm about to recruit this
Soraya girl.
this swordswoman.
Yeah.
Come handle my sword.
Whoa!
I knew it was going to happen.
I knew that was
I
coming.
knew that was- I saw that one flying way over there, like the raven, and coming around.
So, John, do I have any like nature type knowledge about the Timberton Wooded area that we'll be heading through?
We're not going to do it right yet.
Well, yeah, but just sort
Give
of.
me a roll.
See, you put everything away. See what
Yeah, I
happens?
know.
See?
That's what you get for putting away
Oh
everything.
my god.
We're not even done playing yet.
I don't have to put everything away.
We're leaving. We're not leaving. Can I do like 9 things now?
I'm tired,
Now you
leave me
ruined the
alone.
map and everything.
I'm bringing
Timberton back.
sexy back.
8.
8 plus, what's my nature?
Perception.
No, it's
It's
Oh,
your
nature,
nature.
plus 3, so 8, 9,
I got
10,
That's what's the
11.
commercial.
You got a +3 and I got a
Nature.
+4.
It's in.
So what'd you get?
Plus 11.
No, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
So,
That
just
counts
anything
for-
about the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything about the area that I would be familiar with that might be useful to us when we're heading there.
Talk to the animals.
Did you know that in the forest,
They're here.
Yeah. Cats go game farm.
It's in our nature.
there is a
Buffaloes are in.
hermit, Lady Jordan.
I don't
Oh
know.
my
She lives
god,
on
you know
a
more than
trail
me.
next to one of the streams.
Interesting.
She's kind of a magic user that provides.
What happened? Sorry.
Would it be possible to visit her on the way to where we're going?
Who is this now? Sorry.
It's possible. So she lives in north of here in the woods.
Okay, so she might have some information that would be good for us to
Who is
know.
this?
She lives on.
She's
path.
a hermit that I know through my druidic connections.
Okay.
The town relies on
A druid princess.
her for like healing support
Yeah.
for various ailments. But there is a druid in this town as well.
There's druids that heal?
Well, I should definitely talk with the druid then. See what he knows.
Nice. It's very Targaryen-ish.
Oh, yeah.
And did you have any other questions for the town council?
I mean, what?
How many men?
How many? Yeah.
How many men? What? How many men? How many undead? How many men do we have?
No, how many men are in the building that the town hall they're
Imperials.
occupying?
How many Imperials?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's just
I don't know.
5.
Oh, okay. Men.
We'll handle them after.
Yeah.
Lord Deso, his wife, and a few of their.
Where's the
retainers,
last
retainers.
Where's the last spot the undead were seen?
The last spot.
Yes. Besides us in the river.
Our watch posts have small sightings 2 or 3 times a day.
And they don't attack. We attack these 5 people, they'll attack the town.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that these people are,
Not who they say they are.
well, I think they're in alliance with the Vile.
Huh?
Whoever's sending the,
You think the Imperials are in with the Vile?
I think so.
What would make you think that?
They're both bad guys that were fighting.
No reason why the zombies wouldn't be attacking this town. But there's only 5 of those people here. So they're being commanded by someone that is in agreement with just these 5 people here.
And the other thing that you notice, there's 1,000 people in this town.
Yeah.
They do have, even after sending out their soldiers, they still have basically a town watch / guard of about 125 people. So the band you fought was less than a dozen zombies. And the bands that they've seen are akin to those size.
They're scouts.
Because if 10 zombies walked into town, yeah, they might have killed some people, but they're going to get repulsed.
Right.
Can I talk to the druid that's present here and ask if they noticed any changes in the
Weather?
well, like in the natural surroundings before the zombies first became spotted? Anything that might account for why they suddenly started showing up?
You can. I don't know if you want to head out
Gonna go out and
this
talk to
evening.
Yeah,
he's,
no.
He's about 10 minutes into the forest north of the town.
Okay, so maybe
Not
like something to do during our downtime.
Yep. For this, it's changed a little. You can spend a few days here. That's up to you. But we're not gonna have any big downtowns. At this point, there is a threat that is getting worse day by day. So.
So there's only 5 of them. I mean, we could just crew up and go over there and just talk to them.
But aren't they just asking us for help?
The
townspeople
We're talking
are-
about the Imperials.
Oh.
So there's the town council that runs the place normally.
Okay.
The Imperials came down here.
I'm saying, yeah.
Since we are a provenance of the Imperium, they assume control.
Yes.
It is a Imperial noble. They assume control about 5 days after they arrived in town.
They had
The
it
town missed the lumber shipment.
from Timberton.
The Baron of this territory sent his son and a dozen guards up to watch Timberton check it out. They never returned. After that, the Imperials said they didn't want anyone else to do anything drastic. That they sent magical word to Decaden requesting the Legion of nearly 6,000 Imperial soldiers to come down into the valley.
Wow, that is a intense response.
Do you have any sending left?
No,
You use it all?
not until the morning.
Right. I was going to say we should probably send back to Cadman that 6,000 Imperial soldiers may be inbound to this particular area.
They're not going to make it.
Maybe.
If Curran's in Timberton and all the whatever, there's something going on in Timberton.
Right.
And if these people didn't make it back from Timberton, I'm assuming there's something going on in Timberton where these 6,000 soldiers aren't going to make it through Timberton.
6,000's a
They missed a
lot.
ship.
Yeah, 6,000 is a significant
Yeah, so-
occupying force.
Well, I mean, that's what
Where
I'm
do
saying.
you think
I don't
those
think
zombies came
6,000.
Unless the
It's gonna
entire
come back.
valley of Endurin digs really deep, like water deep or Helm's Deep style, where you're giving weapons to anyone that can hold them in their normal muster. The entire valley, all the baronies, can muster less than 5,000 soldiers. That is the standing army of the entire valley.
No, I know, but I'm just saying whatever the threat is in Timberton
Yeah.
might be enough to take out some of those people. I'm saying.
If they can take out 6,000 soldiers,
We don't have a chance.
There's
you guys
also
can't take 6,000
there's
soldiers.
also a dragon
No.
there.
That is true.
Our
But that dragon can't take
session
out
is just going to be
6,000
us like
soldiers.
battle.
No, but whatever's going on there
Yeah.
might be
Elaborate.
something
Days.
nefarious that
If we could
Not-
somehow find out a way
Be like
to
your version
trap
of 300.
6,000
Yeah.
soldiers in a way that they all die, then that weakens the Imperium significantly.
yeah.
So,
The last thing I want to do is rile up and send anything back to Cadman that's going to cause a bigger kerfuffle.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to send it back like it's a threat, but we could send it back like wanted to make you aware of this movement.
Yeah, but then again,
forces.
reminder, I don't have any more spells now.
Maybe.
Right.
And if we wake up after a long rest, and I blow a 3rd level spell on just sending a note back to Cadman, it really is not a really good use of a 3rd level spell. If we're going into a battle, I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're gonna that day leave this town and go into
Right.
places where you might get in combat,
Right.
using one of his 3rd level
Well,
spells,
we said we can spend a couple days, right?
you can spend as much time as you're here.
So let's spend a couple
The
days.
the idea is at this point, something's in motion.
Yeah.
So how much time you take?
Yeah.
Depends on how
Depends on how
far
long the
the
motion
ball
goes.
rolls.
It's like if we were to
Like
take
nothing's waiting for things to happen now.
Yeah, like if we were to tomorrow do like an investigation day, like Duffin goes to the you guys
I go to the druid.
Definitely goes to the
Ice
tents.
makes the
How
sending
far?
to
How
wherever.
far away is the hermitus?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, he said.
No, that's the druid. The druid's like
Oh.
right, literally on
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
outskirts.
but if we go to that guy,
But the hermitus is like 2 hours.
don't think I gave you.
no,
That
it
is
said 10 miles or something.
The Imperium have
Because that'd be almost halfway to Timberton.
so
at
that's
that
just
point.
one legion of theirs.
She's Lady Jordan is 2 hours away.
That's good.
Okay,
So
so
she's about as far away as our boat
I
is.
could talk with the druid and then maybe
She's as far away as our boat is, basically.
yeah, I
I
could.
can't imagine 6,000 soldiers as a single legion.
No.
It is
Really?
the reason why the Imperium controls all these vast areas. The Imperium at this point has 18 legions.
Jesus Christ!
That's why Endurin could never like say,
Dream
"Well,
of-
we're free." Like they would just get crushed.
Yeah.
The only problem, as you guys know, and we're gonna have when we meet next, Bobby's going to come back from his trip because he will be traveling on this trail here to the coast. He came back. The thing is, the Imperium is now almost like in a cold civil war.
Yeah.
As you guys found out, the person that is thought to have killed the former emperor, when that emperor died, you guys were currently in the Scaled Company in the Southlands fighting for Imperials.
Yeah.
Conquering, and that is where the Dragonborn Kingdom is. And the Dragonborn Kingdom is a province of the Imperial. you were fighting down there, the emperor who was in the core of the empire died. Someone went to assume control. The emperor's daughter was with you guys at the forefront of the legions. Your company and you guys in general are the ones that saved her. And eventually, when I ever finish my game, that is kind of the plot of the game. You guys saved her. That is why you guys had to flee the Imperium, because you lost favor with them. Right now, she rules on the southern continent, and the Emperor rules in the Coral Lands. He has 11 of those legions. She has 7. And both of them want to be the Emperor. So even though they have a lot of troops, if one overextends themselves, the other is going to take advantage of it.
You guys,
So we need to save her.
are you familiar with Arminius in the Battle of Orion?
I've heard of it. I don't know what.
This is Germany was part of the Roman Empire, and Arminius, who was given to the Romans as kind of like a prisoner, came back to Germany, and he led a rebellion in the forest against the Roman Empire, where they massacred the entire Roman century, and like nailed them to trees and shit. But just using the forest as like their guide, so we get some Imperium, or use a little inspiration.
Guerrilla tactics.
I haven't seen.
You're about to hear an audio difference because we're moving from session to session. The student in the crowd may have noticed the sounds of dice being pulled out. Well, get ready, because you're about to hear dice being rolled once again. Welcome back, Polyjammers.
Well, we gotta fill you in on stuff.
No, we don't. No, you don't. We can do it in speed if you want.
No, John said to. John told us to.
Yeah.
Well, he was getting the crackers, but you were over there talking with... That's all.
Yeah,
I'm trying to avoid this so much. Okay, here we go.
He's gonna open up with an epilogue of you meeting us.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I brought blue blaze.
here's what's happened. We sent out Kern to go scout out what the vial is doing up on the mountains.
Good.
And he never returned.
Oh, God damn it.
So
God damn it.
We had like a whole thing.
we were sent to... Oh, you're going to read them verbatim? Oh, well, I guess we should start with downtime, too, though.
It has been 3 months since our adventure in into the Feywild.
We
This is
should...
the me and Brian information. We took a job delivering barrels, but found out they were worms that can take over the host. Those are the worms things.
Oh, yeah.
I decided to end that by burning it all down. This is how I fast forward my writing. We then decided to end the nimble fingers. Between both fights, we lost some soldiers, but one.
And in the process, I took over the guild.
Yeah.
And also, in the process of burning down all the storage places, we also led a raid on the Agile Hand and killed all of the Agile Hand. So,
Oh, wow.
revenge has
Oh,
been
wow.
completed.
There's a lot of power vacuum. We're gonna fill it.
So, and I've already sent out an emissary to the Agile Hands rival guild in that town, that city, to create a working relationship with them. So we'll see what that
We
yields.
took out their 2 bosses, the Masterbind, and someone who will not take their hood off or speak to anyone.
Huh?
This is
No.
the Nimble Fingers battle that we did.
Nimble fingers.
Is that the mastermind?
No,
Almost dirty.
Kira.
It does sound dirty.
We killed Kira. And,
Yeah. We ended up finding
It's
out.
my dream to tickle your bean.
Yeah, so we killed Kira.
That's my dream to tickle your bean.
We killed Kira in the battle of the nimble
Nimble fingers.
But then Oates
But then we
reincarnated her into a
reincarnated
rock
her.
gnome.
So now she's a rock. Yeah, so now she's a rock gnome.
Yes. Because it wasn't Kira. Kira was possessed.
She was possessed by she was taken over by an intellect devour.
Yes.
So which was
Wait,
also
wait. The intellect devour, did that takeover happen when she tunneled down?
yes. So she doesn't remember anything after she went into the mines.
Yes. We found Rogar and I found letters that confirmed we killed basically all their members except for 12.
Yeah.
Now,
And now we're rebuilding, and all the members, the 12 members that
Then
we
we
didn't
all
kill, are
dispatched.
loyal to us.
we might be able to get
dispatch
rid of
people
remember
from
that
our-
with magic.
Huh?
Each of our talons to become members of the Nimble Fingers.
Right.
And Picard is the leader of the group.
Yeah. So every single sneak I have in my claw is required to be a member. So we already have
Okay.
that going.
So, do you have an established set for?
So we don't really have 12 members. We have more like 20 something at this point. But
Yeah, but I'm saying there was only 12
Pa
left
wouldn't
that had
need to
to-
do recruitment for you or anything because it's such an illegal thing that you're doing.
says who?
Well, says someone else.
It
that
is
isn't
it's a
Pa.
legal guild.
It is a legal guild. You don't need something so public as someone like I used to do for the Skilled Company and recruit.
And we're
for
no
the
longer
Nimble
the
Fingers.
we're no longer
Oh no,
the skilled
we're no
company, by the
longer.
way.
Yeah, we're not a skill company.
We're the Skills of Endearin.
Yeah, we are now a government
We're not a
entity.
government entity. Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That happened while we were out.
We do-
Scales of
the
endurance.
the scaled company no longer has free agency.
Yes.
Which is good because we don't have to.
That's kind of a result of my rogue attack on the Agile Hands.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we were asked to stay to the city. Kern went west to the Howling Mountains. He has not returned. We've been asked to locate him. Hence why we've gone to where we are now.
Where are we now?
So we took.
We were in Timberton.
Yeah.
Or outside of Timberton.
We took a raft or a boat
Aslam's Crossing.
from Lindbury to
Aslam's Crossing.
yeah.
As far as we got, because we got attacked on the way.
And so
we got
we're,
attacked.
yeah, we banked our boat, which is fixable. It's on the bank.
Yeah, about 2 hours outside the town.
Might as well just burn it. We're never using it again.
What,
Well,
the boat?
That area.
Oh, the boat we're fixing. I thought because I thought we're just like here.
We have a group of people from the town that we sent to go fix
Yeah,
it.
we're on.
Yeah.
We're on the
Like
very
it's never
edge
gonna
of
get
the
used again.
original town.
Oh well, I think we have to use
Lindbury
it. Don't
was
we
in
have
the
to get
middle,
where we gotta go?
So we
Isn't this
kinda
just
took
like
the
a?
road
Around up the road.
Yeah, we can go any
And then-
like multiple.
right where we.
But
got
then how do we get
attacked
back
was
without the
with,
boat? Because the boat did
I
take
don't
us.
think we're going back. We're heading from there.
Hunters of zombies, and
Well, we
So the
need
Imperium-
the boat.
we got.
We can't get rid of the boat.
We have the Imperium breeding down
disagree.
next. They're about to dispatch 6,000 soldiers to the area that we're at. We're trying to take care of the issue before that happens, so somebody can send word to the Imperium that will hopefully stop them from lining that many soldiers up against our borders.
So we're in bad with the Imperium right now.
No,
But it's
it's
looking like
they're
coming-
dispatching because of the undead.
They're coming
situation.
down, and there's a bunch of undead, and we supposedly in Timberton. No one's heard or seen anything from Timberton,
Oh,
and that's where Kern was, and he
Yeah.
has not been heard or seen from.
some shit down.
Well, no.
This seems like
He's
We got the
been
message.
heard
We got
from.
one message from him, but
Right,
that was
so-
like
they should have left.
So
yeah, we're right
So
on
basically-
the precipice of something big.
these are the things that we have to do.
so we
One, we have to try to
outside of the
Kill,
town.
kill all the undead so we can stop the Imperium from sending down the troops. 2, we need to go to Timberton, find the crypt
Although I
of the
suggest
Dragonborn
yeah.
soldier, and grab the talisman to control.
Although I
the
suggested
stone
we let
golem.
the Imperium walk into Timberton and let them figure out what's in
And-
Timberton and then deal with that afterwards.
And then
Yeah.
just before we all came here, John was saying that there might be a amulet of Golem control.
That's
Yes.
it's
Nearby.
it is buried with a Dragonborn warrior.
Yes.
So, and Iris thinks that she could repurpose that one to give us control over the stone golem in the ruins.
wonder if I could use the diamond and breathe over some stones.
We were told you were in the Imperium. Like
But the
traveling.
other kingdom of the Imperium.
Yes.
As we were about to try to contact you, you happened to show up.
He was in a cold civil war, we heard.
Yeah. So we might need you to go back there to maybe start around war.
I mean,
So we can.
And that we were exiled because we helped the daughter who has 7 legions and her brother who has 10 legions.
Huh?
And we were exiled
Why are we exiled?
we were exiled.
because we helped the daughter who has 7 legions and
Oh.
her brother has 10 legions.
Oh.
That's like in the cold civil war.
Huh. Okay. Well, we also. I think we do a lot of things against the Imperium.
It-
like
It's
we break out their prisoners.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was them, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like the Robin Hoods of the Imperium.
scales of endurance.
Yes.
Still wondering who broke Mercy out. Because she was in prison there.
Scales of endurance. Interesting. Okay.
So we, at our current strength, between
sometime today.
the scales of Endurin
and this is the game.
Endurin,
Random people in the other room, just sitting there hanging out.
we still don't even have enough to match one legion.
Oh,
So
an hour worth of
He's
content.
a janitor.
Do you really think we're going to be? We
Sanitation
can't take their forces out of a
Sanitation
street
engineer.
fight.
Yeah.
no, we need you to
That's all.
start the hot
Is that
war.
cherry coke?
No, it's
We're probably
spiced
gonna need you
coke.
to start the hot war.
So
It's interesting. It tastes like someone put red hot.
you're
in
coming
Coca-Cola.
back from your months long
Who
journey,
Who has a
and
spice?
you come into
runs the world.
the town of Anslam's Ferry, which is the farthest left town crossing.
Disguise roll.
Well,
Yep.
you can disguise, but they immediately ID you when you come in.
Oh, you're notorious.
Well, the town is currently under lockdown.
Oh,
They're not going to let random people in.
okay, that's fair.
So, this place that we're at, I've never been here before. Am I pulling by boat? Like, how did I get here?
No, this is only
swam.
land. Your boat went out of the Vale. There's no port in the Vale, so off of the Vale, where you guys went to the library before, is where you took a ship south. You came back on your ship, and now you're taking the trade road back into the valley. And this is the first major town on the river for the valley.
So when I pull up to the gate,
There's also monkeys.
I see that it's under lockdown.
Yeah, so there's no
I grew
walls,
up on Monkey
but there's a
Bird.
bunch
I know
of
those aren't
makeshift
evermore.
guard stations. There's 10 of them all around the thing, and they question everyone into the town.
Okay.
That's cool.
I don't
thought
have
maybe
any
you just
problems
bought,
presenting myself as Patrice Chandler
Yeah.
and walking
Well,
through.
maybe I'll try it.
Suggest microwaving it.
At the first
Yeah,
chance
that's
I
what we
get
used
the
to do when I was
chance
a kid.
to peel off away from said guard tower, I'm going to look for a business with a locked door or something of that set and change into a certain disguise.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
How certain are you of that disguise?
I can do a performance check for you.
The master of this guy.
The town is pretty. There's not a lot of activity. Everyone is pretty nervous. When you get through the guards, they tell you that the reason why the guards are up is there's wandering packs of undead coming out of the forest.
One-sided.
So they have set up checkpoints all around the town.
All right.
My character does not like the idea of undead coming out of the forest.
I have no idea when I'm meeting up with these guys, right? They
Well, you wouldn't. You guys have no place that you scheduled to meet up, but it depends. If you hide from them, yeah, you wouldn't find them. But it depends if you.
Is there like a main road where like a bazaar, that sort of thing?
There's a town green. It's not like a big city or anything.
All right, I'll do my best to kind of blend in, and I'll try to put down a cap and maybe do a couple tunes. Just see if I can make some side chord.
There's like no one in this. I told you, everyone is kind of afraid. There's like maybe like as you come to the town green, there's maybe
if you look all around the town, you probably see like 3 people walking around.
I'm level 6 now. I have stuff I can do to encourage these people and give them a chance of hope.
Or are you doing like a cinematic
So,
thing where you're gonna like just start playing and then we all come out like, what? Paw? And then we come running out. We're like, hey, Paw.
Well, no, but I still
I
will
think
do.
that'd be cool.
I'm still going to do a slight little fun performance.
I thought that'd be.
All right, good.
There we go.
You don't want to be cinematic.
It's plus 10, 5, 15.
All right, that's a pretty decent performance.
It's
A few people look over. Like I said, like
what's the word?
there's maybe a few people like watching from their things. You guys staying at the inn that flanks the town green would hear someone singing in the town green.
Oh, pause.
Just getting by.
We can hear it from a distance.
Oh boy.
Do you have any rice for a man when he makes his fellow stand? The zombies, they're out. They're creeping around. What a shout. And
Pajamas is back.
money!
I was hoping it's.
And we
both
all
sides.
join in singing. Yeah.
I was hoping.
I
It's
got
both
my
sides,
drum.
but-
All right,
We all
Brian,
join
you're
in
up
singing,
next.
so happy.
You get the next verse.
What was the last verse? Money? No, what was the last verse? What was the last verse? Money?
Money for the ones who save us when it's done. Money in my cap makes me very lap.
Ankles.
I am a traveler. It goes bippity bop. You know I do not stop till that make that coinage drop. Oh.
Ship safeness.
I'm
does not
speechless.
Recognize him.
I have no lyrics. Wait, are we all gonna attack Pajamas now?
Roll for initiative.
You know what? Maybe I'll use my
I mean, I didn't
I'll-
use Firebolt.
roar
I
of
could've
fear, and I'll
Fireballs.
scare everybody away. So it's just him dancing to with nobody.
I don't even know what's happening.
Oh God. His armor.
Oh my god!
What the hell's going on right now? You know this is an audio thing, right? If no one can see you.
We can see.
That was good though, right?
Yeah.
I did dance just like that. Just with the balloon and all.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a.
You went next level.
All right, let's all roll for initiative to attack Bobby.
I can imagine an arrow goes into the clay. Whoa!
So they've noticed you. There's like 3 other people on the outskirts of the green, kind of like they just stare in silence, and then when you finish, they kind of just continue on with their day. It's up to you. You guys met up again.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I missed you terribly.
Friends.
I'm gonna go that far. Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Well,
What's with the mask?
I mean, acquaintances.
Well,
maybe.
no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm glad that we're all back together again. This is great news.
You missed a lot.
What happened?
Rather
I
have,
already know.
rather have Horatio.
Yeah.
I swear we saw your twin just a few minutes ago, just before you got here.
For real?
Yes.
Was he wearing like a
Horatio
leopard
Sands.
cape?
His name was Shredstrot or something.
Shredstrong. Go, Kip Shredstrong. What a weirdo. Anyway. I do have some news, but it doesn't really pertain to any of you guys, and I just really wanted to check in back home, and I realized that did we have like a name change? We're no
Yes.
longer the Scale Company,
We're not the scaled of Enduro.
so we're directly working for Endura.
Well, supposedly.
We are enduring.
We're government employees.
Yes. I got 401ks. It's awesome.
Federal backing.
Where's the air?
Human knows. Skeet knows. Skeet's in charge of that.
He's being
Skeet's not talking.
he's being trained as a sneak.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Do we have any? Well, right now he's.
Why were you in the Imperium?
I wasn't in Imperium.
Where'd you come from, then? Where we were.
I had to visit my family. I went back south.
Thanks for telling us. You just disappeared.
Sorry for asking. Do I leave a little note?
It'd be nice.
Well,
Wake up in the
he let you
morning
guys
and you're
know
not
he was
there,
going on a trip.
And, like, you know.
Yeah,
He may not have told you everything he did on his itinerary, but
Yeah.
But I say there's a lot's happened.
Yes.
Where's the kid?
He's being trained.
Okay, where?
He's lying low in the nimble
Skeet's in
fingers.
charge of it. We don't care.
Where? I gotta know because
He's
I.
lying low at the nimble fingers.
We are the nimblest of fingers.
We nimble our fingers.
You guys are.
Well, he's not actually staying at their guild house, but
No.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
John,
tell him
where
everything.
is
He's being
he?
trained. Though.
he's
still,
being guarded back at your complex.
He's still at the complex, but he's spending time at the guild house too.
But yeah, so you guys are no longer the scaled company. You're now the scales of Endurin, and you are now officially soldiers of
Fortune.
the kingdom. No, you used to be soldiers of fortune.
Oh, we still are. It's just
We no longer have to recruit.
Yeah, Alex never been. Alex
You no
never
longer
been a
need to
soldier.
recruit.
Well, you can still recruit people,
Oh.
but you're not mercenaries anymore. You're basically
State employees.
We're legit.
you're the elite soldiers of the kingdom now.
Yeah.
So anything that we do on the side can technically be treasonous at this point.
It depends on
Just
if
now-
it
just now we
disagrees
can-
with the leadership of the kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah, and now
Oh,
we
well,
try for
nothing
war
we've ever
crimes.
done has disagreed with the
before we
leadership
couldn't.
of the kingdom, so you know.
All right. Well,
Still not enough to take on a full legion of the Imperium.
which is the
Yeah.
problem, as I'm understanding.
Yeah.
There's 6,000 marching on our borders.
Yeah, and Kern's, and
Chargers,
Kern's-
the guys with the zap gun.
and
Yes.
then Kern's trapped up the road a bit in Timberton. We don't know why.
Yeah,
Timberton.
Well, only
Mark
their
contacted him.
elite soldiers have those like zap guns that you speak the energy crossbows.
And then
Those aren't like those are basically their like elite spies, assassins.
They're death troopers.
Their normal soldiers are like picture like a Roman legionnaire, except the standard of each company grants them magical powers.
so whatever's going on here, we kind of need to button up before
Going to Timberton.
until an
Yeah.
entire legion of the Imperium shows up.
Yeah.
All right.
Or we need to get to Timberton before they.
Well, I'm here for whatever crazy thing you guys are about to do. I'm on it.
We're about to kill a bunch of deadites.
Is that really? We're just gonna go
Well,
chop chops?
we need to scout what the situation is with Curran and not just go there.
Right.
But,
Yeah,
We have an
did-
opportunity
we
to
did
do
Mark
that.
already talked about
Yeah.
it.
but do we believe him? You know,
That was the
we
question.
could be walking into a trap potentially.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
that's what we do.
That's what. Yeah, you're king of that. So
That's
Yeah,
true.
we spring the traps, and then we figure it out afterwards.
Well,
I
we
think
should be
that's
smart
less-
about this
let's
one,
go.
though.
Why are we gonna be smart now?
Well,
Fly
we don't want
Why start now?
we don't want this guy dying on us.
Again,
It's a shtick.
we always bring them back.
Yeah,
somehow.
if Rogar didn't die, then we haven't really done a full session.
He's our Kenny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's our guy.
Who killed Rogar?
You
killed
bastards!
you bastard.
And then we kill that person, then we bring him back.
Yeah, that's true.
The current Baron of this era, Baron Oslak, had sent his son and a dozen men in arms a week prior up to Timberton, which is a logging town across the river in the forest, because their last shipment never arrived. So he sent his son and a dozen men in arms, and they never returned. And now the frequency of undead wandering out of the forest is increasing. So they talk to the rest of the group and ask you guys to help them.
So let's help him.
fortifications on the town. What is it currently? Is it just like
It's not like walled or anything.
Yeah.
They have 12 little spaced out, like makeshift guard stations. Each guard station has 3 guards.
Druid?
I say we ask around about the,
I was thinking if we had any.
sorcerer,
We mean
the dragonborn sorcerer with the thing. The
Yeah, we had to find him in Timberton.
yeah. So
Yeah, so we have to.
we
head
need
up
to
that
fortify
way.
this town and then go to Timberton. That's kind of what I'm feeling because this isn't going to work.
I don't feel
12
like.
guard towers spaced out.
I don't feel like.
I don't feel like there's time to fortify.
This is it.
He was the kills
Curran's
we do.
almost, Curran's almost dead. So.
Well, Curran is obviously in some kind of danger. He never returned. And the guy has recalled the Legion immediately. So where the rest of just like kind of like an out of character explanation. Well, the rest of the adventures we did, you guys chose to listen. There was kind of time pressure on some of them.
Yeah.
But not a hard. There are multiple things happening day by day.
Yes.
So whatever you guys do, things are moving. Players are moving every day. You decide to do something.
Do you have the map of the land? Because do you know like the lay of the land?
I have it in my mind.
Okay.
So
The
I
theater
almost
of
feel
the
like
The theater of the mind.
we should either send out your Raven or have you see if you can use.
If I do, it's a third level spell. I
send
don't
in.
want to use that right now.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking about getting our own reinforcements by reaching out to Mercy, seeing if she wants to go after some Imperium.
Yeah,
But-
but wasting a third level spell on that.
Well, no, I can send my Raven.
You can do
Right.
it with Raven for free.
So, because if we can get Mercy to see if we can get her as a reinforcement as well, that might help us. But that would have to be something that would be happening simultaneously as we're tackling something else. So it can't be something we spend a whole lot of time doing personally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I can tie a little note to
So yeah, you use your Raven
Right.
before to
Tuck
do
and fold.
scouting, and he went as far north as he could. He wasn't able to get to Timberton, but you did find some undead. You saw one pack of undead, and then you also saw there's an inn halfway between here and Timberton, and you saw some people walking around the grounds. Well, one person walking around the grounds. He was gathering water from the stream.
I'm going to head in that direction, I'd say.
yeah, I mean either way, we need to start making.
Yeah, so
our way
this
towards
this little town
Yes.
does have its own little town wizard. He's already visited, bought some stuff. They have a resident druid that lives in some old standing stones on the northern edge of town. And they also, you guys asked, there's also Lady Jordan, who is like the town mystic healer, alchemist, and she lives in the woods north of the town.
We had a cleric, too. And it's,
Yep, there's a cleric of a small shrine.
what's the time of day?
What?
It's morning.
Yeah, it's like
Or afternoon.
9:30, 10,
It's like
10:30.
feet.
Is there any,
So we
lore
beat feet
around
to the
town, like tablets or anything? That would
old statues in like the town square or something.
clues or potentially burial plots information.
Local legends.
Some local.
Well, there's a small cemetery near the shrine, but it's not like ancient.
Yeah.
What about some?
What we're looking for is going to be up in Timberton, not.
Yeah, not where we are. If you guys are serious about this, we just abandon this town right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's
We
no
even
point.
nobody.
They've been able to
we don't care about the
they've been able
undead
to
with
keep them
them.
out on their own.
We can
It's-
we can tell
like-
them that they're welcome to travel with us, but
We can also tell them too,
That's a
like
lot.
we're heading in that direction
Right.
because we think that's where the undead are coming from.
right,
Mm.
Oh, none of them are coming with you into the village.
right.
No,
None of them will-
undead. I'm saying that's where we're,
Yeah,
that's why we're
they're
heading
gonna-
that
so-
direction.
So-
They basically they haven't been like overtly attacked.
Yeah,
They've been able to hold off any zombies
I kinda
that
stumbled
have
across
wandered
it.
into it.
yeah.
But
So
basically, at this point, the Imperials have taken direct control over the town. Will not let you do anything.
Yeah.
They will not let you call for reinforcements
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they said they're under control of it.
yeah,
And technically, this valley is a province of the Empire.
yeah.
okay, so we have no
no
nothing.
say.
We have no say.
We
so
could
then
just kill
going
them.
to Timberton is the best.
We just need to
Because they're not supposed to be here.
head
So
to
us,
Kieran.
so us operating here could be considered an act of war then?
That's why they said they wanted you to work under the radar, deal with the problem, so they could say, "Hey, you guys don't need to occupy the valley.
Yeah,
We dealt with this on our own."
Okay.
yeah.
We should definitely not kill them because that would.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
You could try to kill them, but that would probably.
That would probably cause more issues than we
Yes,
did.
we
You're not going to call off the Legion if you
I'm more
killed
curious
their
about this
commanders.
random inn that has no like.
Yeah,
That's out in the middle of nowhere. and
Why don't we
there's
go to
no-
that inn on the
There's
way?
no dead like attacking it.
There's a reason for that.
Let's head to the inn.
Let's go to the
We
end.
should go there. Yeah.
What's this guy's power that he's able to control the dead, not let them attack us in?
We could use your raven to get maybe
We already sent out there.
first
right?
strike on the zombies that are in between.
Are there zombies in
We
between?
can't strike with my raven. You can only just observe and
He's
report.
observe. He's not.
Right. No. Yeah, but like if we find out what direction they're headed, we might be able to.
We do. We already know.
Yeah.
They're just
Sneak
wandering
attack.
around. There's packs of them. In the
Yeah,
woods.
there's like small
Yeah.
hordes.
Yeah. So we can gain advantage.
Alright, so I don't need to send a message to Iris.
No, I don't think so. By the time we got there and back, we'd be
So
done.
should we send a message to Mercy?
By the time you sent a message to Iris, we'd be done with
No,
whatever.
Mercy.
Mercy. Sorry.
We don't know where she is, do we?
Well, that's what a raven would do.
I'm just gonna randomly fly around looking
Well,
for
he's
her.
only got 8 hours of.
Yeah,
Right.
he's not gonna just go randomly flying around looking for her.
He can.
You can. Ravens can cover quite a distance in 8 hours. So.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to send your raven out on a wild goose chase.
I'd keep it active so that we can avoid being ambushed.
Yeah, 'cause we can use it on our own. We don't need.
Yeah, it would probably be more
I know you
beneficial
want,
for us to
you want
use.
me. You want to see your girlfriend again, but
Yeah, it's more so just maybe even out the odds here.
Does anybody
You-
want
you-
to stick
you-
around? Or?
It can't just home in on a person. You can tell it to look
Yeah,
for
it's
a
not a-
person,
not a
but
bloodhound.
you have to tell it where to look for a person.
yeah, we can just have it sniff a piece of cloth. And it's gonna
The
find
raven
it.
can't cover the whole vale and look for one individual
Yeah.
person.
Right, but we have an idea of roughly where she has been operating, right? So
Well, you know that she was dealing with the orcs,
right.
and you also know from Curran that the orcs weren't where they were the last time you faced them. They all migrated west.
So they're all up here somewhere.
Yeah, so they should be somewhat close by then.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly.
You don't know. You don't know where they are. You only know they went west, and the guy that went to go check where west never came back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
To the inn.
To the end.
Coconuts.
John's looking at.
We're not nobody's riding horses.
I
has a horse.
I know. That's what.
Our party members out of here.
You got a horse.
I have
Why have a
mine.
horse, brother?
It's a small.
You just need.
I'm
Mine
since we're all on foot
right.
at the moment. I'm just
Hate for guys
instead
all
of
the
fine
vowels
speed,
here.
I've got gentle.
Okay.
Oh, I need my
It's
little
around
dude.
the mud pit.
Oh, you don't have yours either.
Yeah, John.
Yeah,
John.
I provide both of them
Drown
for
in
these
the mud
guys.
pit.
Hey, John.
You carry your own with you?
At a
Well, it's John.
at a higher pally level, I can
Yeah,
ride
this
a
is
flying
John.
horse.
This is John.
I know.
I don't want to break it or anything.
Like, I plan on buying one eventually. I just.
Hudson, we should go buy. We should go out together.
We should.
We go
Yeah,
buy.
you can design them. You can have them printed at Battle
This is what I got.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
We have
dude, hold on one
$60
second.
fucking
John,
Look at this.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that was.
Nice.
I didn't know you guys got that through the battle creator. I thought you got it.
The one
through
in the
something
mall,
else.
Rocky?
Just say I haven't set in the office.
The one that's by Geisler's.
In
That's
East
going
Windsor.
by Geisler's. The one that's
Yeah.
over by the
Oh.
East Windsor.
No,
Yeah.
you go in there, or do you have to go on the webpage? Or
No, you just go there and they can have like a.
You go onto like Hero Forge.
Yeah.
You download for like it's like $8. The
Yeah.
I forget what the file name is. STL file.
Yeah.
And then you bring it to them.
And then 3D
And
print.
they 3D print it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What's the one in the mall? What's the name of that?
Haven.
Haven. Gotcha. They're pretty nice. I went there.
Yeah.
That guy's really cool.
Yeah, they're good people.
But yeah, I think they do it on Saturdays and Tuesdays. Yeah.
Look at that hustle. Maybe on a Saturday. We can
All right,
I'll have to use a personal day or something, but yeah.
The other thing that we talked about last time was there's two paths through the forest.
I see that smirk.
There is the
Mark Warnock smirk.
the tradeway, which is the main route where trade goes up.
Because I knew what that sound was going to be.
All right, that didn't work.
It worked, yeah.
It'll work. You just got to get in there.
And so
Ooh,
that's
wow, nice and clean.
oh yeah, I bought a actual.
I actually bought the right stuff this time.
looks good.
He bought the right,
Right
stuff.
stuff, baby.
So there's two ways. There's the main trade road that goes up. That is where the inn is, and then it goes past the inn to Timberland. Then it goes past Timberton into
Giggles over
the
here.
dwarf barrow, which is kind of like a tunnel when the dwarves ruled this valley that they built through the mountain. So the road goes through that, and then it goes up to Caden, which is the Imperial Fortress City. And then it goes along the top of the Howling Mountains into the core of the Imperium, where the road you came in on goes straight out of this without crossing the river and going into the woods and goes to a port city that is technically part of the Imperium, but it's not core. So then there's also a game path that comes out that goes through the healer's hut, and then it crosses over the stream and goes up towards Timberland. It's where hunters go to go
Lead directions.
to do hunting in the forest.
Well, I mean, we're heading towards the end anyway, so
Well,
only one road goes to the end.
we absolutely 100%
There's
sure.
7 different roads.
Yeah.
It really goes down that one.
We're going down to the.
We just said this is the road to where we're going, not like we need the 16 other roads that we don't need to know about.
Well, there's 2 roads. Both of them will get you. The other one will take you a little longer to go to the end, but
We'll take the short way. We're
Well-
going to take the long way.
one of them is on the main road, and one of them is cutting through a path.
I don't like the pass.
I like
Main
the
roads
path.
are safer.
But we have,
Last time we took a main road, this guy died.
but
Because you shook hands with a demon
I
child.
know.
the only way to get to the inn is to take the main road.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2
You can
roads.
go. The other one, that's the direct road.
We didn't take a main road on that, Brian. You walked out of the forest to the
Yeah,
main
you
road
walked
to
out
shake
of
his
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair,
So you're gonna
fair
take.
enough,
You're gonna take.
Random guy on a horse.
You're gonna take the tradeway straight through the
fair enough.
forest
Fair enough. I have
towards Timberton.
I would like to vote on it.
What?
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So we're voting
Democracy
on the
at its
main road
finest.
versus the side road.
Main road.
Against the side path that's shrouded. Under
Can you make an
Easily
should we
ambushed.
make an argument?
Yeah, make an argument. Who wants
It also makes it
I'll make an argument.
easier for us to ambush.
We have trackers in our party who are trained. We know what we're doing. We can see with broken sticks, we can see different pathways, and we can see who's taken the hunter's path instead of the main road. The main road hides how many numbers are ahead of us. If we're talking about strategical advantage, the hunter's path is the way to go. I wield my time.
You persuaded me. I agree with everything you said. I will say side path. Path.
The only thing with the side path is that there are hunters out there.
Yeah.
But we still have an advantage of cover. If we're walking the main road, we're kind of like open to
Well,
anything.
right now,
How
you
far-
can
how
talk from
far
your
apart?
conversations. None of the town hunters are out gathering game right now.
How,
No, 'cause
how
it's-
far?
it's
how
It's,
far
it's a little
apart-
dangerous to be going up there.
At their widest
Alright.
breadth, how far apart is the main trail from the side trail?
Path.
On the widest. So that's why, like, I'm kind of thinking main road might actually be the safer way to go.
Alright.
That's kind of my
So,
thinking on it too.
All right, main road.
Bob, where are you going? You got to vote.
You know my vote.
Yo,
All right,
just beat-
all right, main road.
Main road.
Main road.
That's 4. That's
Alright. Hold on. So 4 out of 7 is what
This is majority.
a 12, 1 through 12, and then 13 through 20 is the majority. You want to roll it?
What?
No, we just voted.
We just-
Oh man, I saw what you're doing
We're
there.
gonna roll for it.
he tried to turn the vote into a
Electoral
probability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head out after you guys did shopping. You guys got a metric ton. You literally bought every potion in this town.
How long of a walk is it to the other place? To the inn?
So you are leaving 10 a.m. and arriving at the inn.
Now, if a train leaves from Timberton at the same time, going the same amount of speed, when will we run into them?
I'm just trying to decide if I want to use my invisibility now to scout or.
All right, so we're just gonna make it right to the end.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I wouldn't.
they tell you that the inn that you're referencing, because you guys start to head out to the north side of the town. North side of the town is on the other side of the river. There's a few things that's where the druids' standing stones are and stuff. The guards tell you you basically say we're gonna head up there on the main road, and they're like, oh well. The Singing Dryad Inn is about 6 hours up the road.
All right, so I'm not using my invisibility.
We'll get there in
I
daylight.
I will sneak along the edges of the forest.
May I,
down the road and try to scout from there.
If you guys want to strive on ahead, I have learned something on my travels in the Southern Lands. There's this guy I was mentioning. His name is Leoman. And you tell him this crazy spell where for the entire night we're going to be basically secure for 8 hours. So if we ever come to a point that things get really hairy, just, I'm here for you guys.
All right.
I got better rolls too. I got your Super Thundercat sheets.
This is going to be fun.
Should make traveling
This is going to be a good night.
a little easier. You're going to like the way you look.
I guarantee you.
I guarantee it.
Alright, guys, let's get ready
Alright,
for
we head
encounter
out.
number 1.
Huzzah.
Well, I thought we're at...
You want me to sing a song? Oh! Oh, sorry, I got peanut in my mouth.
Oh no.
You got pee in your mouth?
No, peanut!
I heard pee. I heard
Oh! We fight, 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 and we fuck, we fuck, we fuck, we fuck, we fuck! Ha! Huh?
Now we're podcast rated R. Wait.
It was.
Yeah.
No. We fight. We fight.
I know. We're in good hands. All of our gentlemen know exactly what to do. It's not our first rodeo, especially with the zombies. It does make me wonder, what did happen to Krillin? And still, who is we? Are we walking into a trap? Find out in the next episode of Dungeonetics. Thank you very much, everyone. We can be reached at Dungeonetics on all things pretty much social. We are on the app formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Dungeonetics@gmail.com. The music that you are hearing at the beginning of the episode is provided by Kellen. The music at the end, currently listening to by Virus of Ideals. And remember, adventurers, each inside every one of you is the spirit of adventure. It's important to find the trigger, the key, the unlock, the mechanism, the tightening, and cut forth the lashes that hold your soul in check. And when you do, who knows? Maybe you'll get some experience.